action. We really want to take Hillywood to the next level. We want to get an idea picked up by a network.
My enjoyment of having this business is to see people smile eating our cake.
Video has reached 75 million views on YouTube.
Our views peaked because we had a shift, because that's when
right.
there was a shift in our fandom. Hey everybody, I'm Hilly.
And I'm Hannah.
Together, we are the creators of The Hillywood Show.
The Hillywood Show creates parodies of popular movies and TV shows.
Video has reached 12 million views. Video has reached 22 million views. Video has reached 41 million views.
Because at first, you know, you get emails, you get messages, and it's just an online thing. And then we started doing convention appearances.
Everybody, can you say hi?
We've come a long way with Hillywood, but to tell our story, let's take it back to our childhood.
So me and my sister were born and raised in Las Vegas.
You know, I don't really think too much about it. It's just always been home for me and my sister.
The childhood I remember is playing out in the backyard. A really great community, surprisingly, here in Las Vegas. There was a lot to do.
But Vegas has always been home. We would do church plays, we would do school plays. We were always doing things on stage.
She was 9, and she said, we're gonna create The Little Mermaid.
In my garage.
In the garage.
Because that was the stage.
And she's like, you're Sebastian, so I had to dress up with boxing gloves.
You know, the claws.
My poor parents, they bought us our first camera.
So we would put on plays and puppet shows and homemade movies.
I think the thing that sparked everything was The Lord of the Rings. We would watch Peter Jackson's behind the scenes.
The extended edition of The Lord of the Rings, behind the scenes.
And she said, we can do it too. Why not? Why can't we do it too?
We just were obsessed with movies and wanting to recreate them. We tried to recreate The Lord of the Rings.
And we basically recreated the entire
shot per shot,
Fellowship of the Ring, very poorly. And it was just for fun, but we took it so seriously.
Yeah, like serious.
Our Hobbit feet, they were dishwasher
gloves
that were yellow.
Cut little toenails out of paper, put little hair on them, and there you go. We were magically hobbits.
Hobbits.
We didn't wear wigs.
Ponytail would come forward.
We put ponytail and we split it apart and bobby pin it.
Yes.
We were in a raft,
floating raft
in the middle of Lake Mead. And like before we knew it, we had been filming this thing with our friends every weekend for like a year.
No, longer. It was 3 years.
I blacked that out.
Yeah. By doing that, it ignited that flame of the filmmaking and understanding costumes and starting to play with some makeup. It has never stopped since our Lord of the Rings.
No, so the Hillywood Show started in 2006. Multiple characters interacting with each other. And we had to start from somewhere, but I mean, we had one camera. It wasn't good.
It wasn't great, we'll just say that.
It was sweet.
And then
Twilight came out.
Oh, no.
And I had an idea to do a video. Let's just try it. Let's just have fun. And she was like, okay. And it wasn't that costly. We were able to film at a high school here in Las Vegas. And we posted it online. And overnight, that video got 100,000 views because after that we were then hosting the official Twilight convention.
Summit came.
We got more fans. The Hillywood Show started to grow. Twilight fan site, they donated funds to us to help upgrade our camera. Okay, so from Eclipse Parody to Pirates of the Caribbean Parody was all DSLR.
DSLR, then.
From the Walking Dead parody was our first time. We used our first red, was it a Scarlet?
Red Epic.
So you see it upgrade in Supernatural Parody. And with Suicide Squad, you know, of course we took Gaga's Judas, made it Harley's Joker. The Supernatural Parody 2 was one of the first ones that involved more dialogue.
It's always been basically music
videos.
videos.
We got people talking in the cameos. I think that's probably what changed it.
The cameo.
That's why we started entering more dialogue, is because we started getting cameos. And I'm like, I need these actors to talk. Because they're actors. We need them to say the lines. Just to name a few of the cameos that we've had, there are many.
Started with Osric Chow.
Jensen Ackles, Jared Padalecki. The latest is Neil Gaiman. Bam. We love you, Neil. We love Neil. Like, this will become a fan film of Neil Gaiman.
Like, I had butterflies the entire time, in a good way.
Well, I can't top the cameos. You can never top the cameos, but a highlight for me is the first time we went overseas to shoot a parody.
Sherlock parody?
Yeah, we called Speedy's Cafe, which is neighbors to 221B. So
The door.
The door of 221B that you see in BBC's Sherlock with the ever gorgeous Benedict Cumberbatch. We called them and we said, hey, we're the Hillywood Show. Do you know who we have to call to maybe film close to the location? Oh, you're the ones who did the Doctor Who parody. Yes. Yes. That's me. You know I am. And they said, yeah, you're free to come and film. And there was no complications. There was no worry about permits or any of that. They just loved the Hillywood Show. And they're like, have fun, kids. And we were like, and that was it. And then us with the camera in London. Yeah, we do that. We share a lot of other things together, like how you said, we share the set dressing,
Location scouting,
the music
the
mixing,
costuming, like the materials.
the
We shop for
costuming.
all of that, then go to a tailor.
We are our own makeup artists.
And then we'll do actors' makeup
we
for
do
them.
actors' makeup. And then for me, I'm creative concept, I'm cinematographer. Your main categories is director, for sure, and organizing. So like organizer at the end, like
I make it all
Yeah.
happen. My phone is ringing off the hook.
you know, we see ourselves very small. Like we're not Netflix, we're not
No.
Amazon, we're not like these big networks. We're just the Hillywood Show, and we do it because we're fans and we care about our fans and what they want to see from us. We don't want to ever let them down. I think we always were proud and excited for each little parody we put out. Like, we would always try our best, and so we would always see it as, hey, this is pretty good.
That turned out okay.
Yeah, hey, this is exciting. But I think with Good Omens parody, correct me if I'm wrong, when I see it,
Oh, yeah, by far.
the quality difference is not really there anymore. It sort of has crossed over
Yeah.
finally.
It finally has crossed over. And I think that was because we changed lenses.
Better camera.
And I just think it's been many a year of understanding lighting and how that also works, how the sets work, like costumes, makeup, wigs. It's been a lot of a learning experience. So I think
But each one is special. to
each one is
us.
special.
They're all our babies.
But that one in particular, I think is we're the most proud of. I'm very happy.
Good job. Okay, the most challenging part of the Hillywood Show is the finances.
The finances. We're hopeful and we're praying quite hard for our future because we really want to take Hillywood to the next level. We want to pitch. We want to get an idea picked up by a network with what we do. That's been our goal for years, We feel like we're ready. We're right there. Our fans are ready. And I mean, that's our ultimate drive right now. That's what we're really searching for. Our fans, I think, are the most special and most dedicated people that I've ever met in my life.
They
truly.
are, truly. We are fan-funded, but that limits us to creating one parody a year if we can. If we were to grow, or if we were to get sponsored or funded, I would love to be doing like 8 a year if I could, because the ideas are there.
Oh, that's a lot.
Girl, strap in.
Hey, if you have the funds and we have
That's
the,
what
we
I
have
mean.
the
If you had
crew,
the funds,
yes.
strap in.
Yeah.
But Vegas will always be home to us. It started as our childhood with show business because Grandma Maria Maldonado was a wardrobe for Caesar's Palace for 40 plus years. She worked with Tom Jones, Frank Sinatra, the Beach Boys, Celine Dion, Cher, Andy Williams.
Our grandma is more famous than we are.
Yes. She's worked with so many amazing people, and I used to go backstage because she would babysit me, and I would see the curtains.
Watch the shows.
And watch the shows. I would see the rehearsals of Diana Ross and all these people. And our grandma didn't know, but she was slowly sewing, not only literally, but in my mind, sewing this show business lifestyle and excitement and being bedazzled by the sequence, for heaven's sakes. I think people look at Vegas as, let's just say, you know, the hub for gambling, the hub for partying and all, which it's fun. I admit it's fun, but Vegas is so much more than just that. There are so many unique individuals here who have such different stories, and we get good vibes whenever we come back off a plane. It's like, I'm home.
No, we're home.
We're home.
Feel
that heat. We're home.
That blow dryer's on. You're like,
Hello, Vegas.
Yes.
It's good to be back. Hey, I'm Hilly.
And I'm Hannah.
We're the creators of The Hillywood Show.
And we are here at the editing bay
At Vegas All In Studios, here to walk you through Supernatural Parody 2, which is one of our top productions. Let's go. So let's talk about concept. We did a little parody based on Supernatural in 2015. We started getting requests, do another one, do another. So we decided, why the heck not? Because we're huge Supernatural fans. But this time we wanted to mash up Ghostbusters with Supernatural, making it Winchesters.
Who you gonna call?
We had to take elements from that popular 80s flick and blend it into something a little bit more modern,
but also have it make sense.
and still feel like Supernatural. So we did a lot of customization. These proton packs we rented from fans of Ghostbusters who recreate.
They did this amazing replica.
So accurate. But this is actually reflected from the trunk of the back of the Impala.
The inside of the back of the Impala.
It's filled with weapons and Easter eggs, and we put those in the proton
Specific
packs.
weapons.
The Colt, the Cross, Angel Blades, you name it, they're there. Yeah, so this thing right here on my back was about 40 pounds, and it was quite difficult to act like, you know, this is part of the outfit. Don't act like you're about to fall over. They were very
So that was fun to dance in.
We are actually dancers. We grew up dancing, and we apply that into our productions. I mean, it's very hard not to. The choreography on this one was different than our usual. We wanted to make the choreography a homage to Jensen and Jared, They've done some fun dancing at conventions, and it's taking those moments of them on stage and actually mimicking them and impersonating their moves, but making it choreography.
We had 2 hero vehicles actually for this production.
And this is the one that was in Las Vegas.
They're absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah,
And we had one that needed to be used in Kansas.
that's lovely.
I
Kansas
love
in
that
the background
shot.
right there.
However,
This day was extremely hard on location. We had very strong winds.
the winds were up to about 45 mile an hour, now flying a drone.
It was so bad at a point that Hannah was directing. I was the one driving the vehicle, and we worked with amazing drone operators. And she said, "Okay, action." And the drone wasn't moving. And she's repeated again, "Action, go." Like the car's going. Follow the log on the car.
Go with the
And the drone operator said, "You don't understand. I am going."
I'm full throttle. The little handle was pushed completely flat, and what had happened was the winds were so strong, the drone actually was one of those really fast speed, it travels at 45 miles an hour. Hence, we had winds that were 40, like 50. So basically, it was going against the wind and was just hovering. We had to flip the car around a couple times.
We did our homework, but sometimes Mother Nature has another
Has other
plan.
ideas. So
The shots turned out great, and that's all that matters. Moving on.
Carry on my wayward son. Who you gonna call?
This day felt like a fever dream because it wasn't just a normal day on the Hillywood Show. We were actually working with the stars of Supernatural. Jensen Ackles, Jared Padalecki, the Sam Winchester, the Dean Winchester, and it blew our freaking minds.
Hey! Hillywood! Get up!
When we conceptualized Supernatural Parody 2,
yes.
and it was already the second one we were doing, we already knew if the boys are unable to be a part of it, we are going to close the chapter and we won't pursue Supernatural Parody 2. They were in Supernatural Parody 1, so why make a second if our boys aren't in it?
Right.
So we texted Cliff, who is a lovely friend of theirs / bodyguard. We love you, Cliff. And we told him the concept. We said, could you maybe pitch this to them, see if they'd want to be a part of it? And we heard back within about 2 days. And Jensen had texted Cliff and said, hell yeah.
It was so amazing to have them on
They're so
our
awesome.
actual sets and directing them on what the shot was. They would ask, where's the camera? Where am I looking? It was really nice to be working with actual actors.
1, 2, 3. And cut. Got it. Good job.
We had them for about 2 hours, and in the end, they looked at some of the shots and were like, wow, that actually looked really cool.
Hillywood, can we move forward?
Yes, sir.
Get up.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They're what made the show special from the beginning. Now they made a little cameo in the Hillywood Show.
Now they're extra famous. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
Of course they're serious. You do? You have?
We also had an amazing cameo from Misha Collins, who did his take on Janine from Ghostbusters. He nailed it flawlessly.
Thank you. We got one!
I think he was one of the last cameos to confirm.
Yeah,
He's
second
very
to
busy.
last.
Yes, he was very busy, and we were like, oh, I really hope he could open it, because I think
We
would
were
set
very-
the whole thing,
yeah,
because
very-
everything was planned, we were working, and then right before filming began, he's like, I have 45 minutes, I can make it happen, and we got 45 minutes.
We
got
did
it.
Yay! Thank you for coming.
That was the hardest 15 minutes of my life.
Sorry.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
It goes back to if Jensen and Jared were unable to do this.
Right.
It's the same sort of feel if Misha couldn't have kicked off the video.
That's so
It's a huge impact on the concept and how it sets it up. So Misha really brought an extra angelic sparkle to making Supernatural Parody 2 as special as it is. where we were just so honored to have all of these people on our set. It's just us, so we felt very humbled and loved and accepted.
Right.
Just this concept that we were doing for our fans and for us, because we're huge fans.
That they entrusted us to create something special because they know with everything that we create, it's always for the fans.
We understand that none of this would have happened without the love and support of the Hillywood Show fans over the years. This was our third or fourth production we had done that was fan-funded by our fans on Patreon. Everything you see in this video was fan-funded.
From
sets to proton packs,
costumes,
getting the Impala,
getting the
studio,
cameos into studio,
to going to Kansas, to the drone operators, to everything. I don't even know if it will ever happen again, the magic of Supernatural and what that did to the Hillywood Show. We've met so many amazing people through the Supernatural family. We've made so many amazing connections with the cast, and it was just a big blessing. It's our little God story because we can't understand how it happened or why it happened for the Hillywood Show. We never had cameos prior to meeting Osric, who was from Supernatural. So it was very supernatural.
That's what we always say. It was supernatural.
That's a wrap for Supernatural Parody 2!
My name is Mrs. Ebihara. I'm an owner and a pastry chef of SUZUYA Patisserie and Cafe. I was born and raised in Japan. I'm from a small town called Bando City, Ibaraki. It's about 1.5 hours away from Tokyo. My life was very normal, but one thing was my father passed away when I was 6, and I have my mother, brother, and me. Good family. I was mean to my brother. We fought all the time when we were kids. We are good now. We are adults. We get along, and my mom and brother lives in Japan. My love of pastry and baking started when I was very young. My mom would take me to store and shop pastries, and then just looking at the pastries was so much fun. I wanted to start baking and make pastries. Actually, my mom didn't want me to do baking because I make mess in the kitchen. So I didn't get to do that for a while. I get a little bit older, like middle school, and then I started making stuff because I was restricted. So my desire exploded, and then I started baking and then bring it to my friends. I used to play tennis, so I bring it to my teams, and then they'll love it. And that's how I really start baking. When I first told my mom that I wanted to go to the United States and study, and she didn't stop me, of course, but she wanted me to have minimal education first. I graduated from high school first, then she wanted me to graduate from a college. So I went to 2-year college in Japan. Then I came here to Las Vegas to go to CSN because I wanted to learn English and pastry arts at the same time. I knew I wanted to be a pastry chef. Lots of Japanese residents in Las Vegas. People will ask me if I can make Japanese cake because they cannot find Japanese cakes here. American cakes are too sweet for them. I worked on the strip. When I was 20 years old, I was a pastry cook. And in the meantime, on my 2 days off, I helped sushi restaurant to create the dessert. I don't know how many times I had to ask them to taste every day, and then Misuzu, I'm tired. That's how I started making Japanese cakes. I wanted to open a cake shop in one day, but I didn't think that's gonna happen this quick. But my cake got popular, and that kind of pushed me to open SUZUYA. I only knew how to make cake, but not managing staff or managing a shop. Didn't know anything about finance, inventory, communicating with vendors. All that I never had a experience before. So I just have to try it, experience it, learn from it, that cycle. People didn't take me seriously. Opening my own shop to find a location was difficult. Very, very difficult. I didn't try to get any loans. I just wanted to try from whatever we have. Opening SUZUYA first day was emotionally almost crashed. I had to start paying rents. The construction is not done, taking forever to finish. I had to fight with the emotion that everything is first time and not being able to speak the language enough, trying to make something like a big thing happen. I just had to do it. At the beginning of opening SUZUYA, I wanted to see what the customer was enjoying my style of cake. I'll pretend like I'll disappear in the kitchen and then just peek through how they are eating. I just had to see their faces. We grew slowly and became destination in Southwest. We are getting popular, getting more fans, and I love Las Vegas. Asian community, especially in this town, has grown so much. I hope that more people will find us and try our cake. I do feel like I'm sharing my Japanese culture to this community. My enjoyment of having this business is to see people smile eating our cake and just imagine how they are enjoying at home with their loved ones. That makes me excited and to keep going.
That's the show. Watch more Vegas All-In stories and moments whenever you want to. Go online and search Vegas All-In PBS and we'll see you there.
I'm all in.
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 We were talking about Las Vegas, so yeah, I'm all in.